Great day, learners! Another fun and exciting way of learning delivered through Valenzuela Live. I am your teacher in TLE 7, Ma'am Jackie, bringing my kitchen and our classroom at your doorstep. Let's now visit my kitchen. It seems like I have a problem with my kitchen. Do you still remember your previous lesson about maintenance of kitchen tools, equipment, and paraphernalia? If you do, help me clean the premises of my kitchen, and let's begin with this one. Rina, can you look for the tools that I can use to clean my kitchen cabinet? I have here some tools, but I don't know what to use. Clean dishcloth and spray bottle with all-purpose cleaner. Very good. How about my sink? What am I going to use with this one? Rosemariana, can you choose from these tools? A damp rag, dishwasher detergent, and spray bottle solution? Good job! How about my refrigerator? What will I use to clean this? Emilita, can you choose from these tools? Baking soda, charcoal, and damp rag. Great! My kitchen chair also needs your help. Can you find some tools to clean it, Jenna? Clean rag and all-purpose spray solution. Very nice. All right. For the last one, what should I use with my kitchen floor, Christina? I find spray bottle, clean dishcloth, mop, and baking soda. Mop and all-purpose solution. Good job. We're done. Thank you very much for helping me clean my kitchen. Now, my kitchen is ready again to discuss new topics. Let's have a short game to find out what will be our next topic. Can you arrange the jumbled letters? The pictures can help you determine the answer. Type your answer in the comment box. What is the word? I am giving you 5 seconds. You got it right. Measurements. How about this one? I am giving you another 5 seconds to type your answer. Did you arrange the letters and get the word correctly? Ingredients? Great job! Based on our activity, what do you think is our topic for today? Yes, it has something to do with measurements and ingredients. Today's learning competency is carry out measurement and calculation in a required task. And our learning targets are: number 1, identify the different measuring tools, materials, and equipment and its purpose. Number 2, appreciate the importance of the tools, materials, and equipment. And number 3, measure ingredients according to recipe requirements. Measuring ingredients accurately is required in cooking and baking. We can simply estimate the amount of salt, flour, and egg or any ingredients needed in a certain recipe if we want to make a great result. Years of experience in making breads and cookies is an advantage. But for now, it is important for you to know how solid and liquid ingredients are measured. This will help you get accurate measurement of ingredients. Accurate techniques in measuring are as important as the tools for measuring. Therefore, always observe the following procedures. For dry ingredients like rice and flour, in measuring this, you should fill the cup to overflowing. Don't shake the dry measuring cup to level off dry ingredients. And don't use the cup as a scoop because it can overpack the flour, resulting in an inaccurate measurement. Use a spatula or straight edge knife. For sifted flour, you should sift 2 or 3 times to make it more lighter than unsifted flour and to make it easier to mix with other ingredients. Spoon it into the cup overflowing and level off with a spatula. In measuring refined sugar, sift sugar once to take out lumps, if any. Spoon into the cup and level off with a spatula. Do not pack or pop the sugar down. Refined and brown sugar differ in the way of measuring. For brown sugar, it should be packed into the cup with your palm or back of the spoon, just enough to hold its shape. When turned out the cup, level off with a spatula before emptying. In measuring small amounts of salt, pepper, leavening agents, or solid fats, level a measuring spoon with straight edge or a knife or spatula. Let's now move on with the liquid ingredients. Liquid measuring cup, either plastic or glass, with graduated marking on the side, is used in measuring liquids. Place the cup on a flat, level surface. Hold the cup firmly and pour the desired amount of liquid into the cup. Lean over and view the liquid at eye level to make sure it is the proper amount. Reminder, be sure to know whether the ingredients you are using is dry or liquid. Next is for timers, thermometers, and scales. Check and calibrate measuring devices according to manufacturer's manual before using. When using balance scales, place the pan on the left-hand side. Add the required weight to the right-hand side and adjust the beam on the bar so that the total weight is the desired weight needed. Range or stove. Provide heat for cooking on top and then the oven. The controls for range heat must be accurate and easy to operate. Learn to match the pan to the size of the unit and to select the right amount of heat for the cooking job to be done. In microwave cooking, time schedules must be followed exactly because every second is important. The microwave shut off automatically when the door is open. Refrigerator. Refrigerator is operated by electricity and has cooling capacity. Cold temperatures help food keep fresh longer. The basic idea behind the refrigeration is to slow down the activity of bacteria, which all food contains, so that it takes longer for the bacteria to spoil the food. Dishwasher. Dishwasher is also powered by electricity. It is a great help if food is rinsed from dishes before stacking them. Follow the plan for stacking as suggested in the direction by manufacturer's manual. Dirty dishes and dirty kitchens can cause problems with food safety disease and inspection. Coffee makers. Coffee maker mostly are automatic. A coffee maker is an alternative way of preparing coffee. It requires exact measurement of coffee and water. Mixer. Mixer is the most useful machine in commercial kitchen and even at home. It is good for making salad dressings, sandwich fillings, and sauces. It may also be used for mashing potatoes, mixing batter, and beating eggs. Attachments are also available to chop, whip, squeeze out juice, and make puree. In preparing food on the range or in the fryer, heat is transferred by conduction. A fryer is a type of deep pan which you can use to fry food in hot oil. Let us check if you understand our lesson. It's activity time. I will give you 2 minutes to answer this activity, which is called hide and seek. Look for the hidden words in the puzzle. Use the description given below and write your answer in your TLE notebook. Your timer starts now. Time's up. Let us check your work. It is used to level off ingredients. Spatula. It means to ascertain the size or amount of ingredients. The correct answer is measure. Very good. Number 3. The unit that does the cooling is underneath the box behind the grill. Refrigerator. And number 4, an equipment that has a dial and it shuts off automatically when the door is open. The correct answer is microwave. And number 5, it is good for making salad dressings, sandwich fillings for sauces, mashing potatoes, beef batter, and eggs. And the answer is mixer. If you got the perfect score, please heart react. If you got 4, smile react. And if 3 below, click thumbs up. It's all right. We still have follow-up discussion to further understand today's lesson. Before we end our discussion, remember, if you do not accurately measure your ingredients for a recipe, then you cannot guarantee that you are using the exact amount of ingredients each time you prepare that recipe. Without accuracy, you cannot cook, bake consistent products. This means that it will affect the satisfaction of the consumer. Without consistency, you cannot provide your customer with the same product twice. This consistency is important if you decide to open up multiple locations or hire additional workers. That's all for today. For your assignment, answer the following. What I know, what's more, what I have learned in your Week 5 PLE module. Do you have questions? If none, that's all for today, learners. Hope you enjoy and you have learned a lot from our session today. For clarification, you can notify your subject teachers. I'm sure they are more than happy to answer your queries and attend to your needs immediately. I am Ma'am Jack, signing off. See you on our next Valenzuela Live. Bye-bye and have a good day ahead.